Good afternoon, punks and lovelies. Thanks for watching. This is my weekly wrap-up, and I do not have anywhere near as much of my goals for this week done as I had hoped. It has been a really long, brutal week, and so I did make it a little bit further in Deadhouse Gates, but also I was reading a couple things that were sent to me by my best friend, including the Phenomenon, which is on GitHub, and there are 193 chapters to this. I guess it's posted mainly online, and it's I want to say not really post-apocalyptic, because the apocalypse comes from the skies. You may have run across this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff online that you can find and you can read where the writers post their stories a little bit at a time, the chapters as they write them and polish them up. And this is one of them. She also sent me something of her own that she had written. I will include the links for both of these in the description. But I've been reading some of that. I've also been working on my play for my poetry class, my short story for my fiction writing class, and now my paper for my Arthurian Legends class. So that's fun. My daughter had come up to me one time and shown me a TikTok video that she had found on YouTube. I don't allow them on TikTok, and we constantly fight about what they watch on YouTube. And they thought it was endlessly fascinating on one hand that I am doing these booktube videos, but at the same time, every single one of my kids were like, "Ooh, can we do our own YouTube channel?" And I'm like, "No, you cannot, sorry." But she showed me this this thing from TikTok that had been posted to YouTube, where a dog is waking up in the morning and said, "Wake up, time for coffee. Go to bed, time for coffee. Or go to work, time for coffee. Get off work, time for coffee." And my daughter looks at me and she's like, "Mom, that's you." And I'm like, "Oh my God, yes, that is." So John will tell the kids in the morning before I've had my coffee that I'm not their mom until I've had my coffee, which I know sounds really horrible and like I have a debilitating addiction. So anyway, Death Wish Coffee has come out with a t-shirt, which I thought was adorable, and I'm probably going to end up getting it and wearing it on one of my videos. It's it's coffee time tea, and it says it's coffee time, and then underneath it has a picture of like coffee and flowers and stuff, and it says Mother Functioner at the bottom, which I thought it was hilarious. Speaking of functioning, I am not functioning very well, and actually on Mike's book reviews, he had mentioned that he finished Hyperion, and I had wanted to read Hyperion also at the same time that he was reading Hyperion. It didn't really work out that way at all, anywhere close to working out, but I couldn't believe he finished it already. And so I happened to mention in the comments that he's eating books. I don't know if you've heard that quote by Mark Strand, "I've been eating poetry." But Mike's book reviews, Mike is eating books. I don't know how he does it. He has a job and kids and a life outside of his booktube. I mean, I don't know how he gets through as many books as he does. But somebody else commented on my comment, "So the coffee's not helping?" Well, yes, the coffee is helping, but it doesn't give me extra time. And so between my full-time job and full-time school and 4 kids and trying to read for this channel and this channel, it's kind of overwhelming at the moment. This summer I am taking my first summer off since I started college in 2018. I'm going to be taking the summer off. I feel a little bit overwhelmed with everything at the moment, so I wish coffee added minutes to my day. Man, that would be wonderful. I did see some interesting book deals today. I know I already did my book deal video of the week, but I'm going to throw a few more in there because An American Marriage by Tayari Jones is on sale for $3.99 today. That came to me from Book Riot, as well as Tana French's In the Woods. And In the Woods, that whole series has been made, it's the Dublin Murders. It's been made into a series. And so if you're wanting to If you're wanting to get into that series before you watch the series, or if you've watched the series and now you want to read the books, the first book in that series is on sale for $1.99 today. Amazon sent me also some deals, and The First Child, which is the first book in the Chronicles of Saylock, is on sale for $1.99. It looks interesting, and when I viewed the book on Amazon, it is trending #1 in Viking historical romance and #2 in fairy tales. So I'm definitely going to check that out. I also got something sent through to me from, I can't remember which company sent it to me, but an email came through with the hidden history of coined words, and this is from Oxford Press, and I guess it's like the origins of like popular terms and words and stuff like that, and so that sounds really interesting. I am doing this on my lunch break. I am actually caffeinated. I know it doesn't look like it. I've had 2 cups of coffee today. I really appreciate you guys watching this. My goal is to have like set days where I post videos on certain things, certain topics. I'm trying to kind of get this thing rolling at the moment, and get used to incorporating this into my schedule of everything else that I have to do. I think I mentioned this before. I was over 100 for my views on the Malazan video, and now I'm over 115. I'm completely floored. I really wasn't expecting to get more than like 1 or 2 views per video, and that by the few people who know I have this channel. I haven't really told anybody that I have this channel. I told my best friend. I just barely told my sister yesterday, one of my sisters. I have 6 brothers and 3 sisters, and she's the only one who knows that I have this channel in my family. John knows, and a couple of my bookish friends from the places that I used to work when I was down in Texas know, and then Jazz and Anthony know from up here in Ohio, and that's it. And so, like, just the fact that there's like other people watching my videos is pretty interesting to me. It's good to know that there's so many people out there, and I've been looking more into BookTube and kind of clicking off from other booktubers onto other booktubers channels, and so my subscription to booktubers is growing even more. But I gotta say, Mike's Book Reviews, Brian Lee Durfee, those are my top 2 favorites, and then of course Murphy and Daniel, 3 and 4, in no particular order. But there's a lot of them out there, and so I'll include the links to a few of them in the description as well that you might not otherwise run across. Jason's Weird Reads. So there's my top 5. So you have Mike's Book Reviews, Brian Lee Durfee, Murphy, Daniel, and Jason's Weird Reads. Those are my favorite booktubers at the moment. Once again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe below, and you have a wonderful weekend. Hey punks and lovelies, so if you stayed for the end of this, you'll see why. So John just got home from work, and I had asked him to print stuff out at the library for me. A while back I had gotten The Firekeeper's Daughter as an advanced reader copy from NetGalley, and they sent me a book club kit, and so I'm really excited about it. It came with some bookmarks, and he was kind enough to print those out and even have them laminated for me. And so I just wanted to share those with you today. It was a really good book. I really liked it. And so, like, if you remember me mentioning on an earlier video that I had read Dreamland by Sam Quinones, and Ohio was on my radar because it sounded like another book that had to do with the opioid crisis. This was really interesting. It touches on it touches on how drugs can infiltrate like a community, even close-knit type communities, and ruin a lot of people's lives. It was really good. This book club kit also included some books by Indigenous authors to read next, and so I'm going to share those with you. It has Elatsoe by Darcie Little Badger, The Marrow Thieves by Cherie, Dimaline, Pemmican Wars by Katherina Vermette, Fire Song by Adam Garnet Jones, Hearts Unbroken by Cynthia Leitich Smith, and Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. I think probably most of you have heard Black Sun already, but that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day.